Hello YouTube land! Check your clocks cause it's amateur hour time! Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we have been involved in a case with the death of our boss, Mia Fey, and the culprit is none other than her younger sister, Maya Fey, who we are proving innocent. We are now in trial. We're about to meet, what's his face? A prosecutor. His name's Miles Edgeworth, I think. And we're gonna see what happens next into day 2 of the trial. Day 2 of the trial, or was it day 1 of the trial? I don't know. I think it's this one. We'll just see. But let's just do it. I forgot completely what happened. Like, Marvin didn't accept Maya, Marvin Grossberg. I don't know. It's kind of a blur because it's been like a while, but we'll see. What's happening? Hello?
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Yes. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. That's Edgeworth. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Whoa, he seems legit, but we're gonna prove Maya innocent, no matter what it takes. So we'll see what happens. Leave a like for Phoenix Wright, leave a like for Amateur Hour, leave a like for Capcom, and all those other awesome dudes who made this game. Because this game is like really good, and I love it. So many good things about Phoenix Wright, but we shall continue with this trial. So here we go.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. I love him. I really do. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Say, my name's Dick Gumshoe, say. I'm the detective of the charge of homicides down at the precinct, say.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, say. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain.
Okay. Let's see.
The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death. I thought that was Gumshoe for some reason. And the cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object site. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body site. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a Gale's hand site. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Okay, floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Alright. Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the police call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Okay.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whew. Smack! What just hit me? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Okay, so now we get to press people. Alright, let's give this a try. So now we get to press for more information on the account of murder.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, let's cross-examine. Let's see. How is this gonna happen? The phone call came in, rushed to the scene. There were 2 people out there already. Defendant, yeah, that's right, I was there too. Immediately arrested Maya Fey. Why? Hold it! Why is that? What's your reason? We had a witness account describing her. Okay. Hold it! Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You didn't say it.
You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is, Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sight. That was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Okay, so it works. Hard evidence. What is this hard evidence?
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written in a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh, man.
How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Okay. Before she died.
Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor's sight. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay. Hard evidence. Let's see. Let me check my court record real quick, because before she died, time of death, single blank. Death was... She died instantly. How could she do that? No. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Incorrect. Objection. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying.
Dude, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Ooh.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being?
Ooh, he's thinking. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it is quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Dang. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. I want to go with that one, actually. I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, was I a fool to trust you in your report?
Huh? Me? I wasn't... Huh?
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. Oh, man.
What? But...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts its evidence.
Alright. So now we got the new one. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay. Well, Your Honor. Well, I didn't mean to do that.
The evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Oh man. That's April May coming up.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? I don't know. I haven't seen April May in a while. Oh my god.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink. Oh no. Did you see them jiggles, mate? Oh god. Ain't she? Why?
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy. Oh my god, stop it, April.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Okay. Witness account. Alright, what did you see, April? It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Oh. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink and my stab it.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see no need to trouble the witness any...
Well, wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia's Faith understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. It's my job. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Okay. Let's see. What did I find odd? 9 o'clock, woman being attacked, mousy girl. Hold it. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. But I question that testimony. She was all stuttered and acting all nervous.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. You're lying. Pretty sure she saw something because she would be calling the police, so you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Oh.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. Ooh. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. The winking is real.
Your testimony again if you want.
Damn, I almost had her. Dang. Yeah, just a little bit. I almost got her. Almost. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran out to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. The hippie clothes. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, T? It kind of does, cause hold on.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
All right, so that's kind of suspicious because how does she know about the thinker? That's what I want to know about. Yeah, how do you know about the thinker? Because no one else does except Larry, Phoenix, Mia, but she's dead now. And I think Maya. So how do you know? Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Yeah. Let me present. Yep. Objection. It looks like a statue. But how do you know it's a clock? Anyway, Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? Stop it. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Yeah. Another person in much the same position you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Ooh. Order in the court.
Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh.
The witness saw the murder with their own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
No. But questions are all I have, Your Honor, and as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Is he on my... Thank you.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the office of Faye & Co. No, hey, I didn't say anything like that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, that's a lie. No, Your Honor, I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Oh my god, dude. I'm always at the edge. I love the trial. The trial parts in this game are so good. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now.
Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Order in the court.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Edgeworth's still thinking. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, but it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I can, actually.
Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone, because it has a recorded conversation. Yep. Put it in the face. Take that. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Alright, what's my proof in the pudding? So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Hey, that's proof right there. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. 9 in the morning. What you gotta say to that? Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it at again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
I do, cause... No, that's another lie. Stop lying to me like this. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
The clock itself, because it was made and is not in any stores. There's only 2 of its kind. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ooh. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Hey, the burn. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, she's angry now. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die? Dude, she's freaking out.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
This is silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. Yeah, she totally lost it.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Oh, she ain't even speaking no more.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving what the witness had heard as murder weapon was a clock.
Because she had a wiretap. Yep. Have a look at this. Ah! Ooh, that... I found this in Miss May's room. Ooh, a wiretap.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Ooh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone, I think. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Alright. So we're listening to the conversation again. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually there's something I wanted you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. That's it right there. Proof in the pudding again. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La la.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone?
Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Dang. It's no fair! All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Yeah, she got on the crying on the stand. You're lying so much. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't the murder trial, isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point.
What? I'm trying to prove my person innocent here.
Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. I actually do drink iced coffee. I don't drink normal coffee. Like hot. I need to have ice in it. With a lot of cream and sugar. Delicious. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have, like, regular old coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. Oh, man.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However,
That is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Yeah, call the bellboy as a witness, why not? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's gotta be something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
But why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey.
Oh man, that's a big condition.
That is my condition.
What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept it, obviously. Alright, I got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Oh God, what have I done?
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
He took his tea set to court.
Yes, sir.
He literally took the tea set to court.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Ah, yes. Miss May's room service. Okay. I gotta find something in this testimony.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the...
I thought that said 9. Sorry, let me let me retry that.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself.
Okay, cool.
I see. The defense may begin this cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay, Miss May's room service. I really don't see anything contradictory, so I'm gonna have to press some stuff here. Hold it! What exactly is it that you do at the hotel?
Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
Okay. Let's see what this one has. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice.
And then I saw them, and I...
The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Them? What's going on here? Hold on. Go back to that sentence.
Yes, what then?
She asked for an iced coffee. Who's them? Who's this them people? 9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9, the time of the murder. Huh. Okay. I find nothing else here. Precisely 9 then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that she be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time? Yeah, that's kind of getting me out there, too. You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. I probably didn't even say that word right at all if it was French. What? Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. I couldn't find nothing there except them. What is them? It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please, wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, bed making. Room service. Why not? Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was charged, as I recall. I see. Wait. But $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yeah, for one iced coffee? Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. Iced coffee for two? What did he say? What did you just say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Ooh. Yeah, room for two? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Mr. Edgeworth doing something? He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof! You fool! Uh-oh. Well, now we know. I've done it. I've won. So now we know there's another person involved in this. Miss April May checked into her twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh! Your Honor, as been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in that room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you liked it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man in this court. Ooh! Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. And I understand.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned.
Phew! Well, we got through it, but now we know there's another dude involved in this. Oh boy. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Aw, she's so happy. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happens to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Alright. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Miss May's testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but then she was caught and struck. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Alright. To be continued. Alright, guys, that's another episode down. Woo! It's just getting spicier and spicier with Phoenix Wright. Yes, save it. That's gonna be it from this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video of Phoenix Wright 2. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter so you can recommend any of the fidget games you want me to play or chat, your preference. And also, if you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get notifications on videos so you'll never miss one from me ever again. But that's going to be it from Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. In the next episode, we'll investigate some more. And hopefully we'll find this man that Miss May was with. It might be the murderer, who knows. But until then, I will see you next time. Amateur out.